If you guys are like me and looking for a better way to communicate on the trails without spending the hundreds of dollars that rugged radio costs or any kind of setup, yeah, even some Midland setups are pretty pricey. Now, I'm not going to discount Midland. It is the cheaper way to go. Probably a better way to go than what I did, but I went the absolute cheapest route, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. I'm just going to show you what I did. Basically just to pinch pennies. So if you have a good sound bar, what I've got here is the Eco X gear. Puts out pretty good sound. I've got it wired straight to the battery. Instead of the accessory. I made that mistake on my other side-by-side. So when we turn the machines off, I'd still want to communicate with other machines that weren't in our location yet. So I'd have to turn the machine back on and reset everything. So I will say that's a downside of this if you don't have it wired up straight to the battery. Now, though, mine is wired up straight to the battery. All I have to worry about now is draining the battery. So as long as I can remember to turn it off, which I've been good about so far. So to show you the inside, here's the wiring going down to the battery through the bottom. Here is my aux in. I have it just zip tied all the way to the top and up to the front. Here is just cleaned up and zip tied here and connected to my lapel right here. It's dirty. This is my backup. My other one broke, so don't give me problems on how dirty this one is. These radios right here, 40 bucks for two. Has the lapel option. Obviously you can see it here. Pretty simple to work. Now, I will say that just holding these radios like this, just like any other radio, trying to communicate on the trails is pretty hard to hear regardless, especially with the music in the background. So that is why I have this sucker hooked up to the soundbar. And I honestly don't know why more people are doing this. I'm going to show you how well it works. It's very loud. It cuts through the music, so when the music's playing and somebody is talking to you, the music cuts out and the voices override it, which is, you can't ask for a better setup than this. So let's get this thing on. So my car is off, my side-by-side is off, but I can still work it because I have it wired up to the battery. I'm going to turn this one on. It's going to be loud. We'll just go medium here. Should be on. Turn this one on.
Welcome. Channel mode.
Channel 3. Okay. Let's take a step away. And I'm going to show you just how loud. Let me fish it this second. Test. Still too close, but you can hear it. Test. 1, 2, 3. That is just so loud. You can't ask for anything better. I'm trying to get my son out here. I'll get in the car and you guys can hear it over music. One thing I do want to point out, so you have to make sure, I'm gonna turn it off.
Speaker off.
So speaker's off. So when you turn it on, these Eco X gears at least, you have this set up the way I have it set up.
Speaker on. Ready to connect.
Says ready to connect.
EcoCast receiving.
EcoCast receiving. I got a flashing blue light and a flashing green light. it will not work. Test, nothing. So you have to hit the power button. You have to hit the power button on the remote here.
FM mode.
One click is FM mode.
Aux in.
Another click is aux in, which now connects your auxiliary cord in for communication. See? Okay, I'm gonna get my son and test this sucker out. Okay, my son did not want to participate, so he is inside with the radio playing Xbox, of course. So I'm turning this volume up on my phone. I have got it Bluetooth from my phone to the speaker back here. Nice and loud. Mason, you got a copy?
Yep.
What game are you playing right now? And who's winning?
Path of Titans.
Okay, so hopefully you could hear it clearly through the GoPro here. I could hear it clearly here also. Yeah, it works just fine. The voice cuts over the audio just enough to where you could pick up basically what they're saying. If anything, you can hear that somebody's trying to contact you, and then you can turn your music down. So it's a good setup. It's cheap. Those TID radios, 40 bucks for two. I'll show you right here. So that's my aux in. Don't use aux in if you're hooking up your radio to it. Use your aux out, which is the gray one. Hope this helps. Like and subscribe. Watch my other videos.